I'm your host, Jason Tartick, and welcome to Trading Secrets. We talk all things money on this podcast, and we're teaching all the stuff we just weren't taught in the classroom. Nothing supports this show more than liking, commenting, and of course, subscribing. Welcome back to another episode of Trading Secrets. We're off to a hot start. Kobe just left. We got the guy who used to be wiping people's butts, making $15 an hour, actually had a gun pulled out at him. We'll talk about that, to now one of the biggest content creators on the internet.
Wow.
The big question is, how much does he actually bring to the table in his unbelievable quest with Alex Online? From making $15 an hour to what I'm going to say is millions and millions. Jon Bouffard, it is an honor to have you on Trading
Thank
Secrets.
you, sir. You keep bringing up $15 an hour. You can keep that down, all right?
Well, I mean, that's probably where we should start, right?
Sure, go ahead.
$15 an hour, Jon. I mean, all right, first and foremost, let's start with this. You guys are, I'm going to beat you up a little bit in this interview. I assume I'm going to get beat up back, but you guys are seriously two of the best on the internet. No one does content like you guys do. It's unbelievable what you do and how you do it. And it's an unbelievable touch of creativity, real vulnerability, and relatability. So congratulations on everything you've accomplished.
This is so uncomfortable.
Last time I'm going to be nice
This
to
is
you.
so uncomfortable hearing Jason give me compliments right
That's
now.
the last time you're going to get it.
You know what I was thinking of? First, thank you so much. Honestly, I couldn't really pay attention because it made me so uncomfortable. But I was also thinking in my head, I'm like, am I going to start with compliments to Jason or just go right into fucking destroying him?
Why don't we start with compliments?
Okay.
I just went. It felt weird. I'm not used to it.
I will
now you gotta
say,
give me a compliment.
I will say, I don't have a lot of friends in this space, and you're one of the most genuine people. You know,
Wow.
and I think that means a lot because
This is uncomfortable.
I don't really like a lot of people.
Why don't you have a lot of friends in this space?
I probably need to get out more.
It's
I don't know
also-
if you've noticed, I recently had a child. So you even coming here is like the first person coming to visit. Do you notice we're in my fucking house
We
right
are.
now?
I had to come to you. That's true. Well,
You had to come to me. I had to put the whole podcast together for this guy.
It's true. That's the first time you've actually ever used these cameras, because we know Alex does everything in your content creating partnership. That was really nice of you, though. I appreciate it.
You know
I
what?
also will say, before the beautiful Lucy Gray came, we just got to meet her. She's so adorable. You also, you are like an 80-year-old man trapped in a 38-year-old body. You don't really get out much. That was before, having Lucy, right? I mean, is that fair?
I wait for you to invite me to things, you know?
Okay. All right.
yeah.
So that is fair. But we're going to talk a little bit about this space. I think you do make an interesting point about the content side, the creative side, the relationship side, and just there's a lot of positivity in this space. There's also some toxicity and negativity in this space. We're going to get to that. Before we do, I am really interested. And the first time I heard the story, honestly, it is quite inspiring. What you guys have built and how you've built it and what you've done for your life. You used to live in, was it your grandmother or
Alex's.
Alex's grandmother's basement. You two worked in there in the basement. Before that, though, if you went to your college self and you said to your college self, at 38, you're going to walk down the street, you're going to go to a restaurant, you're going to an airport, and majority of people are going to recognize you, and you're going to have a very famous personality, an extremely successful career, creating videos and doing film in some capacity, what would that college Jon have said?
You wouldn't have believed it.
Was it ever on your trajectory of like, one day this is going to happen for me?
No. I mean, I've had shitty jobs my whole life, literally. I never expected any of this to come to fruition. I never even thought that, to even learn how to use a camera, which was all through Alex, to then being in front of the camera, no, never in a million years. My family's like healthcare. I assumed at some point I was going to follow suit in that. So complete different direction.
All right. So let's talk about you graduate college. What do you start doing first?
What did I start doing first? Couldn't get a job. 2009 wasn't that the highest unemployment and the highest amount of college graduates?
Yeah, it was mortgage crisis. It was a disaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I had a business degree. Yeah, I don't know if you you
I did not know that.
That's right.
Surprising.
I got a business
What do
degree.
you know about, what do you know about
Fucking
business?
nothing. Nothing.
We're going to get into this in a second. Side quest. Do you run the financials?
Yeah.
You do?
Which is scary.
That is terrifying.
Yeah, well, she's the creative.
Oh, yeah.
And I know you're going to get into that
We
too.
know.
Okay, yeah. So I'm the talent. She's the creative.
Wow, well, okay. You're the talent. There it is.
I just got to tell myself that.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, business degree. I couldn't find a job. And then a friend of my parents was a superintendent of schools. He got me a job as a teacher's aide.
Okay.
That was brutal. Lasted 6 months.
How much were you making as a teacher's aide?
$23,000 a year. I only lasted 6 months.
Wow.
Then I went and worked for Wells Fargo.
Okay. How long?
As a financial advisor.
That's news to me. How much
Home
did you
mortgages.
make in that? What did you make in that?
I think that was also like $15 an hour. Fun fact, there was already a John in office, so my name was Dave.
They
And
called
I'd be
you Dave?
Yeah, I was like, hey, this is Dave from Wells Fargo Financial. I heard your FICO score is above whatever. I was trying to do like mortgages.
Okay, like mortgage sales. Yeah.
And credit cards.
Selling refinance. You were selling.
Oh, you know what happened?
You were slinging credit cards?
Yeah, you know what happened? That was when Wells Fargo, remember they got,
Oh, they did. They got crushed.
with the credit cards.
Well, there was credit cards and bank accounts. And so what they were doing is they were selling people more accounts and more credit cards that they needed because they were getting credited for that. So they could report it up through their earnings reports. We have more accounts. We have more credit cards. And they got caught doing it and got crushed. So you were part of that. You are the Wells Fargo fraudulent
Dave
scheme.
was, not me.
Dave. Okay. So you were Dave working at Wells Fargo.
Lasted 3 months.
Lasted 3 months. How much were you making there?
I think it was like $15 an hour.
Okay.
I think.
And then where'd you go from there?
And then I went to my sister's friend helped me get a job as a vocational counselor. Excuse me? Are you gonna What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just learning things about you I never knew. Okay.
It gets dark.
Okay, keep it.
And,
you tell me more. This explains so much.
What's your middle name? I never knew your middle. Oh wait, don't tell me. I was thinking it was like Brad or Chad, but if I was like really,
the finance Brad or Chad.
if I was
guy?
really gonna guess,
Yeah.
I think your middle name would be a William.
William Michael. It's Michael.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's close. It's Michael.
Oh, you were like
I see the
William Michael. I'm like,
correlation.
oh, that's actually a good middle name too. Like
I see
Jason
the
William
correlation.
Michael Tartick.
Okay, Tartick. The big D. All right, so you worked in mental health.
Kind of, yeah. What I did. Sorry.
Just tell me what you did for work.
So what I did, I work with people with broad diagnoses. Dude.
What'd you do? What did you
You're
do
real
to?
good.
What did you do to help? Like, what did you do?
What I did.
What did Dave do? Yeah.
No, okay, what I did.
Yeah.
What would happen is they'd be my clients and I would try to find them a job.
Oh, that's great.
So whatever it was, it would be like dishwasher, cleaning floor, whatever it is, but the employer would get a tax write-off, basically.
Oh, interesting.
I don't remember what it was. This sounds so fucked. It's legal. It's a legal job that helps people get jobs.
Your career check's unbelievable. Okay. All right. So you worked at a place where people were dealing with challenges, and the company you worked for got tax credits for placing these jobs. All right. From there, where'd your career go? When did you get into occupational therapy? Your resume is amazing. All right.
So-
I can't wait. There will be a segment here where I compare his resume to Alex's, and we're going to see how they negotiated for equity. So stay tuned for that. But until we get there, what was your job title at this role? Like, what did you?
I don't know if I even made it all the way to vocational counselor. It was like
Vocational counselor. Okay.
vocational like technician or something. I was like stepped out. I don't think I fully qualified.
What do you get paid in this?
I think like around $15.
Unbelievable. All right,
A lot of lateral moves.
This guy was killing it before
It's a lot
Alex
of
came
laterals.
into the picture. All right, so then from
First
there,
off, we got to give a huge disclaimer. We are not making fun of people with any sort of disabilities at all or anything like that. We've just been drinking, and Jason can't keep his shit together.
No, it's and well, I didn't know a lot of these things. It's just like
throwing you curveball, baby.
I think the thing is, on a serious note, like what's making me laugh so hard is like when you know John's personality. Like I said, an 80-year-old in at this point a 20-year-old's body doing all these like random jobs. They won't even call you by your name. You have a fake name. You're part of the Wells Fargo fraudulent case. You're working in placement of like a vocational technician. These are just things I, as your friend for years, I had no idea. So this is interesting.
Well, that's where I got the gun pulled on me.
Seriously,
As the vocational counselor. Yeah.
no way. What was the story about that?
I went to pick up this other guy's. Jason, bro, we're gonna be here all night. We're gonna be here all night.
I'm not an actor like you. I can't go into character. Okay, tell me the story.
And scene.
Yeah, and see. Cut. All right.
I had to. You good?
Yeah.
I had to pick up. I had to pick up another counselor's client.
It's unbelievable. Okay. All right. You gotta tell me. Did you almost get killed? Did you almost get
Yes.
killed? Let's open that. That'll help.
Okay.
All right. We didn't take an edible either. All right. Be serious. Come on. We got to be
Who said
serious.
that?
We got to be serious for a second.
I'm not driving you later.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll Uber.
Or stay.
Or stay. Okay.
Um,
All right. Serious note. So you get a gun gets pulled on you. Where were you when the gun
this
got
is
pulled on you?
different. So we got
It's a mix. We got to finish this.
No, this.
This is
Finish
different
this
than
one. This
that?
one's different.
All right, this will be a good laughing break segment. We'll take a pause. Things that have never happened in 300 episodes on Trading Secrets. Of course, with John B, they happen.
Look at this.
Take it down.
The gargoyle.
Where'd you get that?
A gift. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Cut. That was like the cherry on top.
I couldn't remember. I'm like, I think it was a gift. We could just move on. We should just move on.
Honestly?
All this stuff happened at work.
Tell me about what happened. What happened when a gun was pulled out on you?
I didn't think it was real. What does that have to do with anything? I went to pick up this guy's client and knew nothing about him. I pull up to the house. So you're going to laugh. So house number that I was given.
You're doing this intentionally. What
No,
was
I'm
the
not.
house number?
16,
Okay.
but the 6 fell down.
Okay, 6
All right,
fell down.
So
Yeah.
it was a 9, so
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
So you were going to the wrong house.
No, I was at the right house,
Okay.
but I was looking.
You were doing what?
I was looking at the numbers because
Okay.
I couldn't tell. Is that a 6 or a 9? It's
You're
like-
also dyslexic.
I am.
You are dyslexic.
That has nothing to do with this though, because the
No,
number fell
the
down.
number fell
It's
down.
fucking
It wasn't-
irrelevant.
wasn't reading.
Irrelevant to
Okay.
what you're talking about.
So you're at the front door. Paint the picture.
Yeah, but he's on the front steps. Now this guy's late for work.
Okay.
I'm going to pick him up, and this guy's in all red, and he's doing this. And I'm in a pretty rough area of Richmond, Virginia. And I parked the car, and he's like, "You can't park there." I'm like, no, I just got to pick somebody up. Are you Billy or what? I'm making a name up.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I don't know, no Billy." And I keep walking towards the door because I'm like, I got to pick this guy up. And then he didn't point at my face. He took his shirt off and pulled his gun out. I go, "I'm picking up somebody from work. This is a halfway house. There's multiple people live there." And so they teach us to not knock on the door straight on. So I'm leaning, watching him as he's brandishing his gun.
Dumb question. Why do they teach you to do that?
I'm going to fucking tell you if you wait a second. You got to knock on the frame of the door so someone so if someone blasts through the door, you're not standing in front of it. This is a real job.
Did you leave the job after this happened?
No.
Were you actually scared you were going to get shot or no?
Oh yeah, it was
Like,
a rough
were you-
area.
that was-
Yeah.
okay.
But I was more scared that I wasn't getting this guy to work on time because you have to find these people jobs.
Yeah.
And so it took me 6 months to find anyone a job, and I finally landed this barbecue place.
Do you get paid? Will you actually get Serious though.
No.
Do you get compensated?
No. I just get a flat fee. This is don't look too much into
yeah,
this.
it's like don't go into this.
Yeah.
All right. So how long after did you quit this job after you got a gun pulled out?
A few months. I was talking to my mom. I was like, I got to do something different. I was lost. I didn't know what to do.
Were you single at this point?
Yeah.
So if you think about this, at this point in your life, money situation, like what did your money situation look like?
Nothing.
Okay.
But my family's great. I'm privileged enough to know I can go and make, mistakes or try new things and know I can always go back and live with my parents.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be like, I have hardship. I didn't have any fucking money, but I knew that. So I was talking to my parents about it. My mom was like, what about going into healthcare? And that's kind of but I had a business degree. Yeah. So I landed on occupational therapy because it wasn't as long as physical therapy at the time. It was a master's degree versus a doctorate.
Okay.
And so I had to take prereqs. So I lived with my parents for
So you went back to school?
Yeah.
Wow. When you went back to school, did you have to take out student debt?
Half. My parents helped me with half.
Okay.
That was nice.
So you go back to occupational therapy school. You have to get a master's. How long was a master's?
2.5 years.
You come out of that. How much are you making in occupational therapy?
33 an hour. And then I did that for 5 years. And I want to say I maxed out at like 45.
And when you maxed out at 45, were you living in New York or were you living in Virginia at the time?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Oh, that's right. Is that when you met Alex?
Yes.
So you're swiping away on Tinder?
Swiping away on Tinder.
Yep.
But so with therapy, how therapy works, you have to fight for what you want up front on the initial interview process because it's a 2% increase every year. It's not shit. So I know a guy who's still at the same place. Great guy. And he's been there since we first started. So I don't even know, 2015.
Okay.
And he maybe is at 45 an hour, where I got that from jumping around because I did travel therapy.
And then at what point did you end up, so you were still working in occupational therapy when you met Alex?
Yeah.
And then how long were you and Alex together before you started moving into the career? So Alex's background, right? She's in filmography, videography. She's doing documentaries in Africa. She's doing documentaries on pesticides. She knew her whole life she wanted to be in video and film behind the camera. She then works for other wedding companies, and then you come into the picture, right? Mm-hmm. And so she ends up training you while you're still working in occupational therapy, correct? And so at what point did you say, like, okay, I'm going to actually take a shot at working with her as opposed to working in occupational therapy?
So we swiped on Tinder. We dated for like, her timeline's probably better than mine. 9 to 10 months, something like that. Dating. Then we moved to New York. The tri-state area, Jersey, is like the wedding mecca. Like that's where you make money for weddings.
Interesting.
Yeah, versus like the South.
When you started to work with her, if you shoot a wedding, you're doing video and photography. What is charged?
We never did photography.
You always did video.
Yeah.
Okay. What are videographers in the tri-state area of New York go for range wise?
Now I don't even know. We started at 3. We ended at like 10.
10 grand.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's like market rate here?
That's not market rate. We were doing well under Alex's leadership.
Yeah. What did you contribute to?
I just little fucking like nudges. What did I contribute? I was the donkey. I just lugged all the shit around.
Yeah. No, but on an actual serious note, you decided to leave occupational therapy. Why? Was it a financial decision or was it a support decision?
The company was growing to a point where we either had to hire somebody or I came on full time. But it actually wasn't really, I don't even think it was really that. I think that's when TikTok kind of came into play. We were doing all 3: podcast, content, weddings. Yeah. So, and I was still doing therapy.
So you were still working while doing this?
Yeah. When we first started, I remember doing an ad for like KFC or something. It was like 10 videos for 10 grand.
Okay.
But that was more than, because one wedding would take 50 hours to edit for both of us.
50 hours.
Because Alex will do the creative cinematic edit and I would edit the long form wedding. So when you have a wedding, Jason, when you have a wedding, what you normally get is this creative edit, the cinematic edit that you show people. It could be like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you want. It's more expensive the more you want. But you also usually get the full coverage of the day that's like clean cut edited. It's chopped up.
But it's clean. It's more like long form, like a YouTube almost, if you will.
So I do that, the basic edit.
Okay, gotcha.
But one wedding would take 50 hours. So the minute we did 2 weddings in a weekend, we're already behind.
So you might make $10,000 for the whole video, but then you're putting 50 hours in, but there's no cost, right?
Well, your overhead's like all of our gear, and you have to update that gear. You know, your cameras, your tripods, your batteries, all that kind of stuff. But once you're like initial overhead, you're pretty much good.
So I'm trying to imagine you and Alex at weddings, shooting and doing all the stuff. And there just had to be, because weddings are such a high pressure situation. I feel like there has to be at least one horror story from that career experience.
Oh, yeah. Also, I'm naive. I didn't know you get one chance. You get one chance.
Because if you miss it, right? It's like, it's all ruined.
First look, first kiss, first dance, walking down the aisle. I mean, the horror story we had was just like some crazy brides. We had one bride. I watched this chick. It was, let me paint a picture.
Okay, let's hear it.
Sun's coming down, light leaks. They're in front of the sun. Perfect shot, slow-mo. Alex is pushing in the camera. I got another angle. They go to do their kiss. Some words were exchanged because it's kind of in the distance. I don't know, but we're zoomed in. I see this chick go, phew, and hocks a loogie, slow-mo, hits the guy in the face.
Shut up.
It was fucking wild. They only lasted like 3 to 6 months. Later that night.
Wait, hang on. Unintentionally, right?
No. Unintentionally. Hocking, you wind back and spit in their face. How is that unintentional?
The bride spit in the groom's face?
Oh, yeah.
At what point in the wedding was this?
At the not at the end, but during like the party. All the formalities are over. It's like a golden hour, like kiss at the end.
God.
A nice shot. It's supposed to be a really nice cinematic romantic shot.
Do you still have that video?
Yeah, we'll show you.
I kind of want to see it, honestly.
Yeah. And then also later that night, she was like dancing, and her tits fell out. It was fucking wild.
Wait, actually?
Oh yeah, it was crazy. She was a mess.
Holy smokes. Okay, before we go into your next career stop, now you got me curious. Were you able to actually get a vision for like making bets if the bride and groom would last based on how the experience that day was?
I don't think we had the energy to even want. We were dead. We're like, this is exhausting. We're just trying to get through the day.
Okay, think about your video career as a wedding videography group. In that time, for when you weren't doing content, what do you think like the most annually you made doing that was? Like at your highest point?
I think the first year we did 15 weddings. I think at the max, we did like 33 weddings. But then like, that's when we gave like 10 away because that's when we started doing content. At the end, when I finally convinced Alex, so like, we can't do all this. Either we do content or we not. The 10 was like we had 3 packages. The 10 grand was like our max package. I don't know. I would say like, I don't know. My math is wrong. I don't know, 182 something. Okay. Nothing crazy.
Yeah. And then at what point are you living at Alex's grandma's basement and why? And were you paying Alex's grandma to live there?
No, that's why we owe her everything. We were in Raleigh, dated for 9 months, and then decided to make the company, make a go at it. Moved to New York. Fucking wild on my part. Like, I don't know a soul. I moved on Christmas Day. Got there at midnight. They're having like a party at grandma's house.
You moved in with Alex on Christmas Day?
Yeah.
And
so my last day of work was like the day before. And my mom was like, "Why don't you just go now?" I'm like, "All right."
Did you know this like day one when you met her? Did you know?
About getting married? No, that wasn't even a thought. Because when you think of wedding films, you think uncle over the shoulder. I mean, back in the day, right? So when she showed me one of her wedding films, this is the first time I've ever seen one. I was like, holy shit, this is a movie. Like, she was amazing. And I was just like drawn to her talent. I mean,
that's awesome.
Besides like how much I love her and all that, but I'm like, wow, you like
you're
really...
like, you're special. Like there's something so special about you. Yeah.
I know people, this is off topic, but like I know people who don't want to be with people that are better than them. And it is the most wild concept to me. Like, don't you want to be with somebody that's going to make you grow and do better? And spending time with Alex, it was so motivating and made me want to be a better person and do more than I was doing. Also a shot from being an OT. The burnout rate of an OT is like 5 years. It's like, girl, I'll do whatever it fucking takes.
I've wiped asses. I've gotten guns pulled out on me. Yeah. I'm a part of the Wells Fargo fraudulent cases, Dave.
Enough.
I mean, enough. You did it all. But
allegedly. Wells Fargo, allegedly.
Allegedly. All right. So then you're full-time content creating. You guys move out of the you don't do any type of videography in any capacity
never
anymore.
Touch the camera.
Okay. Because I did hear on the Morning Toast that you guys still have that LLC set up though.
Well, our company it's a
Madison
S
Gray.
corp.
So you just took that S corp, and now it's what you're doing today.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
How long did you start creating content before you started to realize this is going to be larger and much larger than any type of videography company?
Was it COVID? Was it 2021? I think when we started making more than weddings.
And how long did that take? From day one of creating content until that moment.
I can remember. Like,
no, guess.
2 years.
Okay,
and a half, 2 years,
so a
something
couple
like
years
that.
of just hammering it out.
Yeah.
Now at that time, when especially when TikTok was launching creator funds, there was more being paid out from creator funds than actual ads. So do you remember any like we had Katie Feeney on?
We didn't make shit from that.
Really? She made $1 million in 5 weeks from Snapchat.
We're slow burning. And I think that's also a benefit to us too. It's like, you're not like an overnight success. We've just steadily grown through the years. So we're consistent in that, but it was never like overnight. I mean, we were grinding. I think that's some money from deals. It's when we met our Cam and Neil's, our managers, is when like we're like, oh, you can make good money. And once I noticed like a deal was just as much as a wedding, I'm like, okay, I could do this in like one day. First 50 hours, it's a no-brainer. I think a lot of people get stuck on health insurance and stepping outside of their comfort zone because you don't know content. You don't know. Are you going to make it? Are you not? But like when we started seeing consistency, that's when we made the transition.
Okay. And so how long did you do content in New York before you guys, because you just talked about being surrounded by people that are better than you and like learning from all these people. And so you guys make the move from LA. Why'd you make the move? And how long were you in content creation before you made the move?
We moved like 3 different times before then. Why did we make the move to LA? We were doing decent, but I think we always were like, is moving to LA going to be the next step? And we didn't have kids then, and we were like, why? We should give this a chance now. Why did we move there? When? I honestly don't remember. We were in Richmond for like a year, and then we were like, fuck it, let's just give this a shot. Sold the house, or townhouse, and then moved to LA. What was the question?
So you guys do.
What was the rest of the question?
The question was, how long in content were you before you end up going to LA to try and take that next step?
I don't know, 2-3 years.
2-3 years. Then next step for you has changed a lot. But you guys, everyone hasn't seen Jon and Alex's content, it's all script based and it's all technically acting as that role, but you're being yourself. It's relatable. It's couples content. It's marriage content. It was dink content, and now it's mom and dad content. And one of the things about that, though, is your next step was traditional. It was, right? Like you guys were looking to get into traditional.
Yeah.
And what has happened since then? Have you been in any shows? Are you still chasing traditional? Like, what does that career navigation look like?
I think we always like to try new things and flex new muscles. So it would never be about money because I would just want to do it for fun. Like, so we were on one episode of Lopez versus Lopez, really cool opportunity. I had like 2 lines. We were there a week though. I sat in a trailer for a week for 2 lines. And that's what's tough. I was talking to our team that we have. They're like, do whatever you want, but it always comes back to digital because like I own everything. I own my own IP. I own all that. Brands come to us. We're traditional. There's just like so many cooks in the kitchen when it comes to that. But I wouldn't mind doing more traditional work. I did that. I did a progressive commercial. I thought that was really cool. Yeah.
So we've had a lot of reality stars on scripted stars, creators come on saying that they want to go to traditional, but it's extremely hard to make that gap. We've had a lot of actors on come on saying,
what's their why?
Why to make that gap?
Yes.
The why to make that gap is that they are known in the public for literally playing themselves, and that is their brand as a creator and someone in unscripted. And the idea that you have to go from the whole world knowing you playing yourself to the whole world going to see you in the light of an actual true character is a really hard transition. Also, some of the why of why traditional wouldn't go to digital creator or unscripted is because the traditional said it's like 4 steps back. It's tough to get casted again. What's interesting though, from my standpoint, is the shift is so material in where money is being deployed that now people in traditional are trying to get into creative. They want the community you have. They want the creative that you have. But my understanding is people that were in this space trying to go into traditional were told, 1, good luck, and 2, if you come here, you got to stay here and kind of leave that behind. Like, did you ever battle any of that as you tried to move into traditional?
Well, first, me asking you the why was, why did they want to go to traditional? What was the reasoning?
I think more ego, right? I think it sounds better for identity.
I get that. I just think traditional looks at digital like we're beneath them. And I do think digital's the future, man. There's no way of stopping it. But I respect traditional. I would love to do traditional. Your question about, did I see any friction? When SAG had their strike, that was a big moment where, was it Fran Drescher? Whoever was I want to say it was her, the nanny from the show. Yeah. She said, I want to say it's her, don't quote me or whatever. She said something like, if you want to get into traditional, like talking to digital talent, you're not allowed to work with any traditional, like anything during our SAG.
Okay.
During our SAG strike. And so we weren't allowed to like work with any brands at all during that time. Yeah. What? You're saying friction, right? Like, was there something between like traditional, trying to cross over to it? Like, I think that was the main thing where like I had to not take deals that were offered to me because we want to respect SAG at the time, because we're like, oh, we're going to join that in the future. But
in the next 5 years, are you going to be an actor?
Maybe. Yeah.
Are you an actor right now?
No, I'll never. I won't call myself an actor.
What do you call yourself?
A career, my wife's muse.
Okay, let's talk about that. On a serious note, though, week to week, you guys have some of the best content on the internet. It's well produced, it's well thought out, it's well scripted, it's well edited, pre-production to post-production. It's some of the best on the internet. Talk to me about what a week in the life looks like. Like, when are you guys filming? When are you scripting? How far in advance are you planning? Tell us about that.
Alex is all script. I think I came up with 2-3 ideas in the years we've been doing this.
So Alex is like the creative genius.
Yeah, Alex is the creative.
And is it like every
Constant.
day she's just going and going and putting it out? And do you guys have sessions where you sit down and just chop it up?
No, we have a editor, Sean, and they'll talk back and forth. But even before him, she was doing this. And she'll come up with concepts, and then it's so different now because we're navigating our daughter Lucy.
Yeah.
So like we have her mom helping out. Alex will come with like scripts the night before. We'll shoot it, and then she'll send some of like the regular edits to our editor, and then like the more complex ones she'll do, or like the ads that we shoot. We get to a point now, like we used to do post every day, every day. And now it's like, we're just trying to like get 3 like really good scripts out like a week, 3 or 4.
So she'll write the scripts.
Yeah.
You'll sit down, you guys review the scripts. She'll do table reads?
No.
Okay. It feels like so you don't do any of that.
I do, honestly, I'm like a pair. I'll just do exactly what you tell me to do. I'm not going to like analyze something. I'm like, what do you want? Do you want me to be happy? Do you want me to be sad? Tell me the emotion you want, and I'll do it to the best of my abilities.
You film it, and then she'll do all the editing?
She will, or our editor will do it.
Okay.
It depends.
If someone had to ask you, John, what is
what, Jason, I have some questions for you.
What is it that you bring to this dynamic duo? How would you summarize?
Without me, there would not be any content.
Okay, all right. So you're the talent. All right. On a serious note, I want to talk to you about, you guys have made a very active choice to not put Lucy in your content.
Correct.
You played the baby. Now, in California law, there's something called the Coogan law.
Yep.
This is where California recently just expanded to cover kids that are appearing in social media content, YouTube, 20%. TikTok, Instagram. And the last I read was at least 15% of the child's gross earnings must be put in a trust. It's called the Coogan account until they are 18.
Should.
If they appear in any type of monetized online content. This is a law that was just put in place in California. It does not exist in other states. As a result of that, those entertainers that are doing social media only on digital are leaving California. So this is a big topic, finance, regulation in the space that connects to kind of this podcast. When you guys make the decision to not have Lucy in the content, does it have connection into Coogan law, or like tell me a little bit about what the thought process is there?
I didn't think that would affect her at all, because she's not in it. No one knows what she looks like. It shouldn't affect her.
It won't. Yeah, because she's not in your content.
That's not why we did it.
That's what I was asking. Were
I
some
think
of those
children.
changes?
First off, I'm so anti putting your kids online. I mean, the horrible shit that's out there. Tim Tebow?
Yeah.
Do you see the stuff he was posting about like within the last 6 months, the amount of child predators looking up like children porn? I mean, the shit.
I did not see that.
Fucking absurd. It's crazy. It's scary, and like, like we should be protecting our children. And then the families, I mean, I'll die on this hill. The families that are moving out of California because they don't want to pay the money to their kids, that is fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's just greed. That's such greed. You're exploiting your child. Your child's not even asking to be online, and
they don't have the decision.
They don't have the decision,
or the mental wherewithal.
What are they going to be like when they're older? Like when people know who they are, like they didn't choose that.
True.
Whatever. I mean, that's how I feel. No, that us not putting her in the content. I didn't. It wasn't about the law. We just wanted to keep her safe.
Yeah. No, I think I'm glad. And I want to talk about that because there's a financial aspect, and clearly to you, it's a moral safety and it makes so much sense. And I think bringing attention to that in this space is really important because we're seeing it happen in California, but as the digital space continues to increase, you're going to see things like this happen everywhere, all different types of regulation, and the business is changing. What would you say is one thing most people listening to this podcast would not know about the space that you're operating in that you feel comfortable sharing?
It's exhausting. I don't know. It's tiring doing the same thing every fucking day. It's just like any other job, you know? We've been doing it for years. So to put a face on every day, whether you're fighting with your partner or, you just don't want to be creative or show emotion on screen. I mean, I'm not going to say it's like every other job. Our job's really easy and we're very fortunate, but.
Do you think there's anything out there, anyone that misunderstands you or what you guys do on a day-to-day basis? Or do you think it's all pretty consistent, this career path?
I think people, when I hear people say get a real job, I get it's, I'm not a healthcare worker anymore. I'm not a police officer, a teacher, these very important jobs. But if you're not in it, you don't understand how consuming, you have to be consistent in this space. You want to stay relevant. This is a job. So you want to make money. You have to constantly put content out. Your vacation, you're still putting content out. It doesn't matter.
It's filming. What was one payday that you remember, you'll always remember, and it changed your life?
My first one.
What was it?
Shark.
Okay.
It was $5,000. And
why was that it?
It was, I don't remember how many videos it was, but it was one of our first deals with our managers. And because based off of the amount of work we had with weddings, I'm we can shoot this one ad or whatever, a couple videos, and it's half the time of a wedding film. And that's really where the seed was planted in our head about, let's make a go at this.
Do you have a goal as far as when it comes to earnings in an annual year, or earnings in one deal that you want to one day, we want to hit this number?
I would love to make a 7-figure deal. That'd be cool.
Do you have Jim Carrey? I think the number was 10 million. He wrote a check out to himself for $10 million when he went to Hollywood. And he's in 5 years, I'm going to hit it. And it was at year 4.5, Dumb and Dumber hit. And he hit the 10 million mark.
No shit.
If you had a check you had to put in your wallet right now, what number would you write?
37 million.
37 million. And how long?
10 years.
10 years, right?
No, I'll be dead. 5 years.
Why will you be dead?
Like you said, 80-year-old man, a 20-year-old body.
We do talk often about our back issues, cholesterol issues, all those moving parts.
But you didn't know this.
What's that?
The Rhino from Ace Ventura is up for sale for $3,000.
Would you buy it?
I don't have enough space.
Would you? You're a gamer, huh? That's another thing you might know about Jon. Do you ever stream or do any that stuff? No,
because I'm not good. Maybe that's why. Just like my cooking.
Yeah.
Enough about me. Jason,
Jon,
this show's called Trading Places.
Trading Places.
Jason, what's your FICO score?
My FICO score is 812, Jon.
What's your social security?
You're sick. You are sick in that.
Can I get your company EIN number?
5 years from now, what are you going to be doing? What's the dream?
That's a good question. Hopefully acting in one of my wife's movies. That'd be cool.
Is that a direction she wants to go?
Oh, yeah. She should be a director.
Has she started on that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we had 2 short films, and they got into film festivals, which is crazy to be able to do that off the rip, 2 seasons in a row. She's working on a full-length feature film now. I don't know when she's going to finish that, but yeah, we'll see. You
write the film, you shoot the film, you have to pay for all that. Mm-hmm. Do you get any type of sponsorship for it, or is it automatically a deficit?
We'll probably just do it out of... We'd have to look at budget wise, how much we think it would actually happen.
For the 2 you've done, I'm saying
Oh, no,
you
no,
paid
no.
out of pocket for those.
No, Airbnb, because we have all the equipment from filming weddings. So we shot a lot of
Wow.
we were fine. It's a lot of work. I mean, we'll definitely hire. So if we want to shoot another short film, which we're talking about, we have we know who we want to hire for lighting. We know who we want to hire for production and shooting. Like we'll do it differently this time because it was too much, just the two of us.
Okay. Going back to Shark. Shark was the paycheck you'll never forget that you remember started to change the trajectory of what you're going to do. What would you say is your Grammy as far as a brand deal you've done? You look and you're like, okay, that's the Grammy.
Well, what do you want to look at? Do you want to look at like how much money you made off a brand deal, or
It's
like
up
who
to
you liked?
Like for me, it was Capital One. It was close
Why?
to it was close to $500,000. So that's one. And then two, it was that I couldn't get a sponsor or anyone to help me support the book. And not only did it pay me that well, but they put a full production team behind an eight city book tour. And so for me, it was like, that was something I always dreamed of, but I couldn't do it out of pocket or justify the time and effort and money. So they kind of made a dream come true that I never expected to come true. And I got a life-changing amount of money to like help with things. So
that's great. Working with like a brand that like supports you and like wants your creative to shine. And I see that push that's happening now. It's like, I think brands are starting to realize you have to go off of like, what is this creator's skill? Why are people following them? Let them shoot the ad or whatever we want from their direction, because like that's what's gonna sell. It's not like how they want it.
Exactly. All right. So when you think about the best deal you ever did, it doesn't even have to be the biggest dollar amount, but a deal that you won't forget. We're not going to name the brand because I know you got to sign certain contracts and I want to bring brands up, but I want to hear like a deal you'll always remember, the dollar amount and the deliverables. Don't say the brand.
But the reason why I wanted to work with them,
the dollar amount, the deliverables,
I'm not
why
telling you how much
remember.
fucking I made off of this fucking guy is so
here.
invasive. It was a good amount of money, you fuck. And the reason I liked working with them, it was because they let us do it how we want to do it because we know it would perform well. If I'm gonna,
How much was it?
it was 6 figures and it was a good amount. Okay, I never hit the 7-figure mark.
What's the most you've ever been paid on a deal?
I'm not fucking this fucking guy. Hey, I got questions for you. How about this? I actually do have a good question for you.
Here you go. This fucking guy said.
Where are we going for your bachelor party?
Wow. Thanks, John. Where do you want to go? Where should we go?
Well, Lucy, I only get a certain amount of time, so let me know. It's like 2 days. 2 days.
I get 2 days.
Yeah. No, I got a real question.
All right, go.
Okay.
And then I'm going to wrap with one area I want to talk about we haven't talked about.
Okay.
Since you won't tell me any. Okay. How about this? Literally, can you give me $1 amount of something? What's like
I can tell you
like
an
when's the
average.
first year you made $1 million? Give me something.
I can tell you like average.
Worst Trading Secrets guest ever. God. I pissed myself. I cried myself.
I'm always scared. I'm going to say something.
answers.
Alex is going to yell at me. I don't know. Most of our deals are 100 or more. Like we're not going to.
You've earned it.
Yeah. I mean, it's been years.
So then when I ask the number, I don't ask the number to just put the number. What is the number one contributing factor to the fact that you guys wouldn't look at a deal?
Time. We have Lucy where we just have so much shit going on. So to make it worth it. And isn't that sad though? Like I remember the Shark deal that I made and we were through the roof and now you're almost numb to certain numbers.
Yeah.
And that's what a wild concept that is. And like, you have to stay like, I'm so appreciative. And so I'm like where we're at in life. I'm like, dude, thank God. But isn't that fucked up? That's such a weird like mindset.
It's a weird concept, but it's a good, that's the dream to be at that place, right? It is. Here's what I want. This is a serious question because I think you could really help people. I'm serious. There are people out there right now that are trying to brand themselves in their company. They're trying to brand their own social. They're trying to brand their company social, whatever it is. You have gotten to a point though where brands want to work with you at your goal is to get paid 7-figure from a brand. That's literally the dream for probably majority of kids right now. Like, they want to be creators and influencers. What is the reason? If you had to attribute one thing to why you've been this successful, to why people are willing to pay you this amount of money for what you do, what is the one branding thing that you guys have done to differentiate yourselves?
It's not one, but it's consistency, relatability.
That's it.
Why are you making content? Are you making content for yourself? You need to make content for your followers. Yeah. Why are they following you? Like, I'm not going to be doing shirtless photos of myself like Jason does for my own vanity with my slick back hair. I'm making videos where I'm wearing a fucking bow, acting like a child. That's what I'm doing. So there's that. I'm glad I'm winning at the end.
Coming in hot with a couple punches.
Yeah, relatability I think is the main thing. Like, are people going to share it? Because I think we make the best ads, hands down.
100%.
Like the best ads because they're just relatable. You don't know it's an ad until the end when we have to put the hashtag ad or whatever. It's like, It's telling a story in a relatable way that people will share because it's stuff that happens in their daily life.
I know that Alex does do everything. She scripts it, she writes it. But I'm actually being serious. When she comes up with the concept, and sometimes you will give feedback or insight, where do you think it is that she's like, damn, Jon, that was good? What is it? Is it the dark humor? Is it the twist? Is it the close? Like, what is Jon's thing? What is Jon's thing?
Your closing has to be huge. Honestly, most of the stuff she writes out, I think is great. I'll just switch some words up because it's coming from my voice. I'm like, this doesn't sound right. Like, I have to act it out first. I'm like, we got to reword this. Yeah. But you have to get to the point and get to the point quick. So sometimes if the script's too long, I'll try to let's cut this down a bit. But
when you work with other creators, you network with other creators, you network with anyone, not even creators, just people that literally just put content out on a public forum. What is the number one thing that irritates you about like this space and those people?
I just think how fake people are. Yeah. I think I've seen that a lot. LA specifically. Again, I said you were my only friend in this.
Yeah.
It's
tough to find. No, like a serious note, it's very tough to
I'm
find.
also older.
It's tough to find.
That's the issue. You're old as fuck too. But you don't admit it. But like, we're old heads.
I just do more Botox.
We're old. Yeah, give me your guy.
I don't dye my hair though. You see, I'm great.
I mean, you just get spray tans. But we this guy goes, I was just in Buffalo. I'm like, was there a lot of fucking sun there? But
blow me.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think the difference is like, and this is amazing, all the new generations coming in and doing stuff like I don't relate to. We are in the older end of like.
I don't think there's anything to do with it. I think there's anything to do with it.
You don't. Well, no. You're telling me like what I don't like about it. Like.
Yeah, that's
hang out with younger people.
But I think not having friends in this space, it's tough to find loyal people. It's tough to find people that are the
Real.
same way that they are in front of the camera as they are behind the camera.
That's true.
It's tough to find people that can put 10 toes down and just to have a healthy conversation. The egos in this space are disgusting. It's disgusting.
You go to way more stuff than I do. That's what I'm saying. So like what's your thoughts?
Again, I mean this seriously. Like this space, it's very hard to find good people. It's mostly Alex, but you and Alex are two of the best humans that I've ever met in this space. Like through all your success, and it just keeps going up and up and up, financially and professionally, and fucking personally, which is beautiful. You guys are just the best of the best, and it is so hard to find that. It is so hard to find that in that space.
Thanks,
100%.
man.
And I mean that. One thing I wanted to ask you, there's something called the 4-burner theory. Have you heard about this?
No.
Of course you haven't. Did you read?
No.
Did you shit your pants?
Sometimes.
How often a year would you say you shit your pants?
How many times do I throw underwear out? Like once a year?
Once? I was thinking more than that. 4-burner theory. There's your health.
Oh, wait. Yes. I have. And you got to shut one of them off. Which one do you shut off?
Wow.
Yeah, bitch.
Damn.
That's right, bitch.
Damn. Family.
What are the
friends?
Four? Okay.
Health, work. Family,
friends.
Health, work. Which of those is shut off the most right now?
Oh, right now. It's like if I had to shut one off forever.
No, I'm just saying like which one in your life?
Family, friends, health, work. Which one would I shut off?
No, which one is shut off? You know what I think people could take away in this episode?
I don't care.
You're a great guy, but thank God for Alex.
Thank God. I wouldn't last long. I already told Alex, if we get divorced, I'm like, give me a 1-bedroom apartment, somewhere warm.
I hope she got a prenup.
No. I have some questions.
She didn't make you sign one?
Okay,
so
I'm gonna roll into that once I finish your question. What's probably going on right now? Probably friends, because we moved from LA to New York. We're just in the trenches right now. Lucy's almost 6 months old.
Yeah.
So not trying to navigate that. So socially, we're kind of like not doing a whole lot.
Do you think you'll stay in New York?
I don't know. Actually, so what we're thinking about is maybe maybe trying to get like something in the city to be able to go, because there's a lot of events, a lot of things going on, and we just want to be around better, like people better than us that are creative, that we can like just,
All right, so city, Long Island, might do both. Before you and I met, what'd you think of me?
I was like, fuck this guy.
Wait, why?
You just looked like such a bitch. I'm like,
a bitch?
Such
I look like a bitch?
Slicking his hair back like you're fucking Fabio.
You thought you'd hate me.
Yeah.
I remember you were pissed that you liked me.
Yeah.
You got me like literally, you looked in the mirror like, fuck it. Be better job.
I know. It's like,
good. Well,
I defend you. Okay. So you were talking about prenup.
Did I win you in the divorce?
No comment. So I saw your episode. I don't watch any of your fucking podcast episodes, but I saw one like Blake was on, your buddy Blake. And I like Blake. I got to meet him though. He's him and his wife.
It's great.
This was a while ago, and I was probably drinking when I wrote this. But the question I had was talking about like, you're talking to Blake and his wife, and I was starting to think, how hard is it in this space? What you're doing, what we're all doing. Like, I met Alex before any of this. Neither one of us were successful.
Yeah.
I think Alex was making $30,000 a year, and that's when I was a therapist. So we started together, and I mean, I'm just glad because it makes everything so much easier for us. Like, yeah, we don't have a prenup. We have not, like, everything's 50-50, but we're a team. And I don't know what that's like in the space of when you're meeting someone when you're already successful or like already doing what we're doing.
So what I understand the topic. The question is what? How hard is it? Or is it hard?
Like,
or
what do you? What's your suggestion if you're going to get married? If you're,
I think you're asking me. I think what you're asking me is. I think what you're asking me is
hard-hitting questions,
but
Jason.
I still don't understand the question. You haven't asked the question.
Are you gonna get married?
Am I gonna get married?
If you get married, like, what's financially looking like? What's your suggestion? You're the financial guru.
Well, that was
if you're getting married.
Question. If I'm getting married, we're gonna do a bachelor party, and if I'm getting married, well, I'm not with someone that's like really in this space right now, right? So I don't know really what your question is. I
guess it doesn't have to be, but you are.
Are you saying it's hard
to
be in space?
You're already at like a place in like, you're at the,
yeah.
I wouldn't say you're at the pinnacle, buddy, but you're like up there, I guess. So like, I think I would be guarded.
Oh, fuck yeah. Am I guarded?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm guarded. Are you kidding me? After the things I've been through, I am beyond guarded. With Catherine and I met the first time I ever met her was when I went to go rescue Teddy, and we were friends for a while, and then like romantically got involved. And until I could like get myself to be like lock into a relationship, she would be like, "How do you have this many walls up?" She's like, "I feel like I just want you to see me."
Did she watch The Bachelor?
And I was like, "Well, I see you for you, but I've also seen other people for them, and that didn't work out." And my guard is so high from that. I mean, it's the highest. But I think one of the questions too is like, if you're in this space and you're with another person who is a creator.
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Support is important too.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. From podcaster to podcaster, do you enjoy it? Do you find it worth it? What's your motivation?
Well, you took my question because I was going to ask you about the
it's
podcast
my question now.
and what you're doing and how I'm doing it. Okay. Why do I do the podcast? I do it for branding. I do it because we're in the business category, the entrepreneur category. As far as your rates go in those spaces, rates are always going to be higher. If I look at my past 5 largest deals, it's going to be an insurance deal, it's going to be a bank deal, it's going to be an investment company, it's going to be a credit card company. Those are the highest premiums. So this also helps brand. I also enjoy it. It allows us to also build relationships to possibly get people to work with our agency. But as far as the monetization from it, it's harder, right? Because I've done the calculations of CPM, right? You get paid per 1,000 views. Usually it's around 30, 35, 40 bucks per 1,000. And unless you're pumping out podcasts every single day or you have an insane amount of downloads, it's hard to justify because digital pays way more. The premiums are way higher. So it's a lot of work. I love it though. What do you think?
That's what's so tough motivation wise. It's so hard when you skip a step. Like when you started doing digital, making brand deals, and then you go to do a podcast. I'm like, I see the money from brand deals for a podcast that podcast takes up. Like we did like a pie chart at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a sliver of our income.
Your podcast revenue was.
Yes. And
how much did you make on a podcast?
Oh, I don't even know.
Did you make less than 300,000?
Yeah.
Okay. And so as a result of that, is that why you're going to get rid of it? Or are you going to keep with it? You might redo it?
No. We love the podcast and we'll eventually come back to it. It's just the time of life we're in right now. It was too much with Lucy.
Would you ever do anything unscripted? Like, I feel like Alex could be called for maybe Real Housewives, maybe a Bravo
I don't think she wants
show.
me to like embarrass her. She doesn't want to. Like,
would you ever do unscripted?
Yeah, but
would
she'd
you
be
ever
like,
do a
"You're gonna
challenge
embarrass
show?
me."
Why would you embarrass her?
I don't know. Say something stupid. Do something stupid.
What's one show you'd be on?
Oh my God! You know what the show I used to watch? Full Metal Jousting.
Oh wow!
You don't even know what that is?
No.
If you had to guess what it was,
It's when you're doing the horses and you joust each other.
but real. You're in knight armor.
That's what you want to do?
Fuck no! I thought it was cool.
Are you athletic?
I'm way more athletic than you.
You are.
What do you do?
What did you play growing up?
Wrestle.
Yeah, did you play volleyball?
I love volleyball.
I know.
I would destroy you in volleyball.
That's your game.
Volleyball, soccer,
What would you say?
swam.
What are your passions?
Gaming, my family,
If you had to,
volleyball.
if you had to give a lecture to a Harvard business,
don't.
If you had to give a lecture, what would your lecture topic be?
Make sure you're going into why are you going into what you're going into?
That's insane. All right, last topic, and then we can wrap unless you have any more questions. Love and money. It's a big part of life. How do you and Alex manage finances? Do you have any hard rules? Do you have any certain communication styles with what does happen? I hope she negotiated like 95% equity based on what she brings to the table. Like, do you have a 50-50 split? How's it work?
We talk about like how easy our relationship is. It's because we're very similar. We're not like, I got like a nice car, but we're not like material. Like we don't buy designer shit.
Yeah.
We don't buy stuff, If you're to rob my house, what are you going to have my TV on the wall? I don't have shit in here that's nice. We're not frugal though, but we like to spend stuff on trips and whatnot. So no one's like outspending the other. What was the question?
Do you have ADHD?
Maybe.
Okay.
You know, this is my first podcast by myself.
I could tell
By myself. I usually just let Alex talk. I'm like,
Do you have? Let's go back to the question. Do you and Alex have any hard rules as far as like spending, investing, managing the money, talking about money? Do you guys connect about it annually, biannually? Like, do you know where you stand financially? Do you have someone do it? Like any type of love and money things that have worked or don't work?
No, we just have split roles, right? She's the creative. She does, everything on the end that you see. I do the finances. And that's not even by choice. I don't even really want to do it, but she knows nothing about it. She has no interest in it.
Yeah.
So, and I try to do whatever to take off her plate so she could stay creative, right? So, no, that's never been an issue for us ever. But we always had those conversations before we even got married. Do you want kids? Financially, where you're at? Those are like the big topics you need to have beforehand, and we're on the same page.
Have you ever had a big financial mishap or like some type of fraud that happened or anything like that?
Fuck yeah.
You have?
Well, when I got, who was it? Fucking Comcast.
What happened?
Got my
Comcast.
Was it Comcast?
Did you say fuck yeah like I'm supposed to know? What happened?
Yeah, man, I always get scammed.
Scammed?
Oh,
How'd you get
my
scammed?
credit score. I was buying when I went to buy this house. Here we go. We're going to buy this fucking house. And they check my credit.
How
and
much
they're
is
like, hey,
how much is the house that you buy?
you owed $7,000 to Verizon, and they got like 10 cell phones that you bought. I'm like, there's two of us. Why would I buy 10 cell phones? Somebody got my information, and I got hacked, and my credit score got fucked. And then I went to fix it, and then somehow McAfee called me, and it wasn't McAfee. It was another guy, and I got scammed twice within a week.
Did you give them credit card information? You did.
I gave him my information.
You're an idiot.
So when you talk about roles, yeah, I'm no longer allowed to answer my phone.
Like when you wake up, what do you do?
I throw my phone out the window.
All right,
We we done here?
Last question, and I'm going to wrap.
Okay, wrap.
And it's very serious.
Serious.
It is. No. It is. There are people that are going through tough times now. You have gone through very tough times over the last few years. When you're in the darkest point that you've ever been in, what are some things you've done to just overcome that? It's really hard to dig yourself out of that. And you were in it. I mean, I remember calling you and just talking to you. You were down and out. What are things that you did to kind of get back on track? And I think there's a lot of people listening. They look up to you. They watch your content. They laugh with you, but they don't also hear this side of you. And there's obviously a lot of learning and growing you've had to do through those chapters. And why are you going to laugh?
What's wrong with you? Because I'm fucked up.
Yeah, but no, like I you know what? Honestly, I'm going to tell you my takeaway, and then I want your takeaway.
No, you asked me. I don't care about your takeaway. This guy, his pocket, he's just been chirping this whole fucking time. Lean on your partner. That's the biggest thing. Lean on your partner. I think, someone told me not to toot my horn. Someone came to me and they're like, what's refreshing about me is I don't keep anything. I'll say whatever. Yeah. And I think
no filter.
I think that's no filter, but also like I don't keep anything inside. So I guess Alex calls it trauma dumping on other people. It makes me feel better, but like I never keep anything inside.
That's great.
And when you do that, I mean, you're just like eating yourself from the inside out.
Well, they say like name your feelings to drain them. So it sounds like you just automatically do that.
Yeah, but like not to everyone. It's like, with Alex and when
Safe
the time
spaces.
was right. Yeah. You got to communicate. It's like the biggest thing.
I think too, what people have seen is in your worst times in life, you still, and even when I asked the question, you kind of laughed a little bit. And I think you've done this, and so have Alex, is so unbelievably well, is saying, okay, it's all right that we can use humor as a scapegoat to the worst moments in our life and find ways to also build a community and have people support us and root for us through laughing. Like, I think, like, honestly, I think that is a trading secret that I've learned from you guys, because it's not intuitive. It's very almost like contradictory, but it's real and it works, and it's worked for you guys.
It's a coping mechanism that worked for us. It won't work for everyone, but it's funny now I'm thinking about, because laughing right now with you, like it's because I'm also deflecting those feelings. Yeah. Like when we were on Tamron Hall, she had this like montage video. She popped up. I didn't know they were what it was. I mean, I'm in front of this whole crowd, and I didn't see it coming, and it gut checked. Yeah. I was like, I couldn't really keep it in all the way. And I didn't have the opportunity to, like our dark humor, comedic laughing, and like that. So knowing that, like the type of people that we are, it's like, damn. I mean, everyone's different. So I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, lean on your partner, lean on your friends, lean on your family if you want, whatever makes you feel better. But I think the main thing is don't keep shit inside.
Yeah, let it out.
Yeah, and paint like with waves. Everything's in waves. Mm-hmm. I think that's what the therapist that we paid $150 for told me. I was like, everything she was fucking telling me, I'm like, this is shit I already know. But she was like, trauma, pain, everything, everything comes in waves, and it slowly will hit you less or something like that. And I took that to heart.
I love it. It's beautiful. All right. Before we wrap with the trading secret, any other questions you got for me?
When are you leaving?
I'm leaving soon. Very soon. Any other questions?
My brother.
Cheers.
Guys, make sure you tune in to Trading Places with Jon and Jason Tartick.
It's an honor. Trading Places. Salute. In 2025, how much you make?
More than you, bitch.
That's true. Wait, you got to wrap with your trading secret, fuckface.
Oh, we're not done?
Yeah, we're not done. All right, Jon, every guest that's come on, almost 300 episodes here, that you got to wrap with a trading secret. You can't learn from a professor. You can't learn from a TikTok tutorial or in a textbook, only through your life advice. It could be life advice, financial advice, career advice. One trading secret with Jon Bouffard that's specific to him. What do you got?
This guy with the questions. I thought we were just having a conversation. Actually, have a partner that's better than you. Find a partner that's better than you, for sure. Are you just going to dump it all over the fucking table? Fuck, you're so annoying.
Yeah, give me a trading secret.
This is mahogany.
Wayfair. Okay, Jon, give us a trading secret.
My trading secret is, honestly, is finding a partner that's better than you. Why would you ever find... You want to grow, you want to succeed, surround yourself with people better than yourself.
That's good.
And acknowledge that. I want to be the dumbest person in the room. It's not that complicated, but unfortunately right now, that's not the case. But like soon we'll mix that up.
When we go upstairs.
Yeah, soon.
It will be. All right, John, I'm going to say this. The trading, what is this one thing I've learned from...
My mother's calling me. Mom.
Oh my God, FaceTime her.
All right, answer the phone.
Mrs. Bouffard? Hi, Mrs. Bouffard, how are you?
Mom, let me call you.
Wait, we're doing a podcast. I got to ask you a question. One question. What is one thing about John as a child we wouldn't know, but we could only know from you?
When he was a little boy, he had to know exactly everything ahead of time. So you couldn't just say, we're going here. It was like, where, why, how. And then if we were going somewhere, like the next day, John would have all of his clothes laid out like a crime scene on the floor.
Did that worry you at all or no?
No.
No, you loved it.
That was him.
All right, that was it. All right,
Great.
Anything else?
No, we're good. We're good.
All right,
Thanks.
We'll call you later. Great to see you.
Bye.
Bye. Wow, what a way to end it.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
here's a trading secret I learned from you, John. Let me dig in. You always stay in your lane. You're so authentic no matter who's around you. And in all situations, you know how to laugh and make the best of it. And honestly, you're such a piece of shit. I can't believe I've continued to stay friends with you. Like, one of the biggest pieces of shit I've met. I'm so glad that I won you in the divorce. So thank you.
You guys heard it here first, folks.
Where can people find everything you got going on, John?
JON. I gotta figure out a better username. Maybe we should do a poll. Jon.Boof. I'm like, was that the best thing I can come up with?
That's tough.
JON.BOUFF.
You feel like I see you as like the real Jon Boof. It seems like,
to be honest, guys, you don't want to follow me. You can follow Alex at
just follow Alex.
Alexandra Madison. I don't even know her thing.
Don't worry about it. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Trading
Scrap this
Secrets.
podcast episode.
One you couldn't afford to miss.